Hello, this is Terrorontor, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 41st episode of Terrorontor Plays Minecraft. So here's the dealio. I was down in the mines mining. I mined all that delicious coal that we ended the last episode by saying I would mine. So that happened. I did not. I'm not a liar. That's all mined up, though. Very, very good stuff indeed. I actually just lost a ton of audio, though, and it was really silly, because I just recorded an entire episode, essentially, about 23 minutes of episode, and it was really, really bad. I'm serious. Like, I was rambling, I wasn't really accomplishing anything, I was really just running around, and all that mattered about that episode was the fact that I was talking, and then we lost the audio for it. So I'm not even going to make you watch that time-lapse, because it'll literally just be me hopping around like this for hours, I say. But here's the idea. I decided that for this episode, we are actually going to get started on our chest building. Yes, sirree, that is right. That's what's going to be going down today. I'm really sorry that I lost that footage. It was like 20 minutes of just useless crap, though. Literally, here, let me show you what we did. We terraformed some of this right after we mined that coal. We came right back up. I dug into the walls of the mine looking for a zombie that I heard, and I never found any cavern or anything. I never found him. I put lots of dirt down. We're actually all out of dirt now because I've placed it all. And then we had about 6 blocks left of dirt. So I came and I placed them all beneath the house. And I built another little dirt staircase on this side because I was annoyed that whenever I fell off that side and I wanted to get back up, I had to run around like this. So now we have a dirt staircase on both sides. And that's all that we accomplished in 20 minutes. Now we're back though. Oh, also I placed some chests down and then picked them back up while I talked about what I actually wanted to do with them, but I never actually did it. So there's lots of really, oh my gosh, so useless. So useless. I'm awful. But we lost the audio for that. Like, literally, I lost the audio. Nothing I can do to get it back. But honestly, if I had to lose the audio in an episode, this is the episode I would want to lose it in. There's not a better time to lose audio. Let's see, though. Let's build some stuff. We are going to build some stuff. And you know what? Actually, first... yeah, I kind of want to go grab some more wood because, yeah, I'm definitely starting to run out of that, and it is a great building material, I think, because it's just infinitely renewable. So, you know what, yeah, I'm actually going to enchant this axe, just give it a low-level enchantment, because it's partially broken anyways. Let's just give it a 7. Efficiency 2, perfect. That's actually completely fine. But we're just gonna farm some wood because, you know, I want some wood. It's just a thing. Yep, awesome. So I'm gonna do this for a little bit in time lapse. I don't have too much to talk about right now because I'm already all talked out, and honestly, I never said anything of any importance. Except actually, no, one thing indeed. I am going to be live streaming tomorrow. That is right. I believe that in my last episode, I did mention that I had a live stream channel, and I gave the link to it, but I'm going to give it again. It is twitch.tv/Terrorontor. That is right, twitch.tv/Terrorontor. I'm pretty sure that I have all of the live streaming software set up all right. I'm pretty sure I have the website set up all right. Oops. And I'm pretty sure it's going to go great, honestly. The live stream, it should be pretty good quality. I'm going to be live streaming with some very good friends of mine, some of those members of Team Sorex who are lazy bums, and they never actually got started on their channels, but they're still great guys, absolutely wonderful, actually. So, you know, we're going to be doing some live streaming together. We're going to be playing an awesome game called The Walls 2 in the live stream. We're doing teams of 2, 4 teams. I am going to be on a team with my good friend, Awesome Monami. He's a really cool guy. I actually talk about marching band all the time. He is our marching band's drum major. He is that guy who waves his arms around up at the front. So it'll be lots and lots of fun. I'm just really excited to get that going. I'll finally start live streaming, which I've wanted to do for quite a while now. So that'll be really fun indeed. And at this point, we actually probably have almost enough wood. So I'm not sure if it's even worth going into time lapse. But yeah, oh darn it, really fun stuff will be happening. So I highly encourage you to come check that out. Again, the URL is twitch.tv/Terrorontor. I'll probably put the link in the description, and I will start the live stream at 12:30, or maybe 1 actually, 12:30 or 1, Mountain Time Zone, Mountain Standard Time. That is MST if you want to look up a translation for that. It's several hours before GMT if that's what you go by. So yeah, that should be good, and I have, bam, yes, definitely more than enough, because I'm really just using this as a preliminary building material. You won't even see it. It's going to be like the, what's in the background. So I decided, though, here, alright, now we're done talking about live streaming. That's really exciting. I highly suggest you come watch that, mainly because I don't want to be in the situation where I literally have 0 viewers. That would make me so sad. But here's the general idea, right? Here's what I kind of rambled about a couple of minutes ago. So I'm thinking that we're going to have it right off this way, and we want to have it probably about here in an odd-numbered area, because that's how I'm doing this. I would want to either have each of my buildings come off one of these things, and I'm gonna come up with a cool transition for this later, or I would want it to come off this part right here, right? So it's not like just coming off here, kind of in this derpy spot where it's not really symmetrical. But if it's right here, that's an odd number of blocks, right? 1, 2, 3. If it's coming off here, that is even. So in this case, I think I want it to come off an odd number. So it's going to be right here. And it's going to be pretty darn big. I'm probably going to want a couple of blocks of space. Let's just start it like maybe 5 blocks off, right about here-ish. And the idea is that it's going to be a big old room. Let's see, how do I want to do this? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 13. I want to have yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go grab this apple and sleep, and then I'll be right back to continue talking about this. And right now I'm just kind of going to explain the idea. Then I'll... Oh, Zombert must kill. I love killing enemies so much. Right though, that live streaming thing, the walls we're going to be playing. We're actually going to be playing different games every week. It'll be a mixture of team games and free-for-alls. We might do some ultra-hardcore or something just for fun. It'll be lots of fun though. We're just going to do live streaming, and I highly encourage you to come join us. Right, so here's the idea with this. Hello, sheep. Pink sheep, you're so adorable. Right, though, the idea here is that we're going to have a big old room, right? Lots of open space, which I'm actually starting to debate. Should there be lots of open space? Right, though, for now, there will be open space, though. And the idea is that we're going to have chests. And I've already kind of talked about this in my rambly... You know, I'm going to stop referring to all that rambly footage we lost, though, because you didn't see it, so it's like I'm making an inside joke. I'm keeping you out of the loop, and that's not cool. Right, though, so like I said, this is not permanent. This is all just temporary flooring to get a general idea of how it'll look. So the idea is that we are going to have all of this stuff here going on like this, and actually I'll just kind of build this really quick. Actually, yes, I am going to go into timelapse briefly, actually. Be right back. Okay, we are back. So, this is the general sort of idea, right? I want to have my chests arranged all as such, and I do not want to have chests on top of chests. As a matter of fact, I don't want to have anything on top of chests, because in my opinion, that's incredibly silly. What? How does that make any logical sense? And I know the argument's out there. Minecraft doesn't need to make logical sense. It's Minecraft. But hey, if I want my chest room to make some logical sense, I will make it make some logical sense. Nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, hello. Hello. Man, if I took the snapshot, I could punch him into the nether. He would be stuck in there. Though in the next snapshot, actually, in the next patch, skeletons will naturally spawn on nether fortresses, so he would be right at home in there. Because, you know, it spawns him right on a nether fortress anyways. Right, though, let's see here. So the idea is that I do not want anything on top of my chests, right? I just want them to be individual chests all sitting out, and that will make it much less compact, but I'm fine with that, you know, if it makes me happy. And I also talked about, or actually I'll just start talking about it. It's really interesting because it's very hard to do anything unique in a Minecraft Let's Play at this point, because there are so many Minecraft Let's Plays that currently exist, right? And there are so many really, really good ones that I am technically competing with, even though I don't like to think of it like that, because just the idea of competing with some of these guys like Zisto and Etho, and it's frightening, honestly. yeah, though, there's so many good ideas for how to do stuff already out there that it's difficult to compete with them, right? So what that means is that because there are already so many good ideas out there, it's hard to do anything original, but I want to stay as original as possible. Which means that even doing something like this kind of horseshoe pattern for my chests, that could be thought of as copying etho, right? And if I want to make pistons come down to reveal them, right, that makes it even more like copying etho. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've already sort of decided on that. The reason being that I've actually built a really, really kind of crazy idea for chest storage that I'm sure it's an idea that's been around for a while. I just don't know whether or not I was the first person to actually utilize it. Right, though, either way, though, I'm sort of debating this now. Should I also put some more chests right up along this edge here? Here, let's craft some of those, actually, just to see how it looks. Right, though, so if I make pistons come down to reveal the chests, that's even more like copying etho. And I've come up with some really cool ideas for chest storage using the chest minecarts. But those can be a little bit difficult to really implement, I guess. I don't really know how to express my thoughts here. But it's like, there are all these crazy cool things you can do that are incredibly complicated, incredibly resource intensive, etc., etc., yada yada yada. So what I kind of want to do, ideally, in my opinion, what would be the best thing I could possibly do, would be to try to find a nice compromise, sort of, because I don't want to make it just a boring old chest room where I literally just have these guys sitting here in a building, and I walk in and I'm like, oh, here are my chests. Because I think that would just be incredibly boring. I need to make this really technical in some way, right? Some way or another, it needs to be technical. But I don't want to make it really, really crazy complicated, like some of the things I've invented, where it would just take all of my redstone and all of the redstone I mine for the next month. It would take all of my blocks. Yeah, that would be insane. So I want to avoid that, but I still want to make it fun and complicated in some way. And honestly, the only way I've really thought of doing that is to, at least in some sense of the word, copy other popular guys. So I'm really sorry about that. I'm not trying to copy them exactly. But I mean, it's just a matter of how difficult it is to find ideas that have literally never been used before. Oh, I put that in my mob drop chest. That's right. There we go. There we go. Bam. Cleaning out this inventory. Bam. More flint. More flint. Excellent. What else can go in here? I don't really need much of this wood anymore. Actually, though, I will take a stack and a half exactly, no more, no less. Let's see here. Do I have any repeaters? I do. I have a pressure plate. Perfect. I probably salvaged that from... I have a couple. I probably salvaged those from from Desert Temples. Let's see, what else do I need? Do I have any sticks? Where would I even put sticks? I'll probably put it in my random junk chest, wouldn't I? Yep, no sticks. Okay, so let's make some sticks. Oh man, it's so easy to lose my train of thought. What am I even saying anymore? And, yes, I need plenty of pistons. Let's make a ton of those guys. You know what? Let's literally make a stack of pistons right now, because I know I'm going to need them. Yes, I'll take up a lot of wood. Oh, well. Let's see. Oh, I need more wood, don't I? Alright, let's go plant another tree. Sorry, herp-a-derp-a-derp. No, I'm using more valuable time here. This time is freaking valuable. And I'm using it. Alright. Yeah, I know I'm going to use these pistons in the future, even if I don't use them now. So, no... Oh, I need more, don't I? That's right, it takes 3 stacks of wood. I'm going to go into time-lapse really quick just to get a bit more wood. See you in a second. Oh, wait, look at this. See that? That's new in this patch, actually. These sideways logs that naturally occur in large trees. Very cool stuff. Alright, I'm going to be right back then. See you in a minute. Okay, we are back. Let's see, what else do pistons need? We need a little bit more iron. If I remember this correctly, I honestly, I'm not very good at remembering recipes. And I believe I do need a couple of stacks of cobble. Let's see here. Let's see if I got this right. Oops, not the furnace, the crafting table. Goes bam, 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 bam. Oh, I need more cobble. Oh, I have enough, don't I? Yep, there we go. Bam, pistons. Excellence. Excellence indeed. And let's turn half of those into sticky pistons right now. Mob drops, right? Because I have the materials. My gosh, I love having stuff. Bam, there we go. We have many pistons now. Excellence. Excellence. Alright, so here's what I'm kind of thinking for this. I want to do something, right, where I need another axe now. Mine broke. Gosh darn it. Let's just give... I don't really want to use much more of that axe. I don't know. I'll just use it up, though. What the heck? Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, sun is setting. Oh, well. So I'm kind of thinking my idea for this is kind of... It'll seem like I'm copying people, not gonna lie. And it's not because I'm actually deliberately trying to copy people. It's just because it's hard to come up with original ideas, you know what I mean? Yeah, so this is gonna be my idea. It'll be something like this, and this is not a permanent thing, right? This is just an example for now. So it'll be that, bam, I have all of those guys up, right? And that'll be up all around. And not only will all of that be up, whoops, failed. Indeed, attempt failed. Oh gosh, I make it seem like I suck at redstone, don't I? Oh, I hate that. I try to come up with the most efficient way to wire really small stuff. Herpaderp, sleepy time. Oh my goodness, I suck at this game. Right though, let's go back to what I was just talking about. So my idea, right, is that you would have something like this going on. Am I right? Am I right? Let's see. Yeah, let's just, what the heck, do that. And for now, this isn't going to be what it permanently looks like, of course, but something like that. So that you come up and you also have your fancy schmancy walls back here, right? That look like this. Actually, yes. And look like this. And behind those you also have your fancy schmancy sticker pistons. Let's see here. Yup. Bam bam. Nope. I say bam bam. I say no. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Okay. Perfect. Perfection. Oh my gosh, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in this game. And you would have those also sticking up. Yep. And you would have the same thing over here. Oh, gosh darn it, I'd say. So much gosh darn it. Okay, I'll figure this out. So you would have it, you would walk in, and all these chests would be totally hidden, right? And you would step on some pressure plate, and it would make these pistons come down, and it would make these pistons come down, and I don't know, maybe some other crazy pistons here and there. And the idea is that all of the chests would be revealed as such, right? The blocks on top of them would draw back, the blocks in front of them would draw back, and they would go from being completely hidden to being totally visible, just sitting out on the floor. Maybe even this block would come down or something, you know? And it would go from all the chests being completely hidden to being completely out in the open, basically visible from all angles. And I don't know why. I just think that would be sort of neat. And this is just concept for now, right? I'm actually going to do some work on this pretty much right away, actually. I'm going to do some in my test world and stuff. But that is the idea. So, I've kind of showed you the concept now. We're making good progress. I accomplished something in this episode rather than just rambling nonsensically forever. So that's really great. But I think I'm done for today. Man, I wish I could accomplish more, but I am so tired. And I think that's the source of my rambling. It's the fact that I am really tired right now. This was another marching band camp day. I was out in the sun for 8 hours. And it's late. I'm tired. So I think I'm going to be done for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. If you'd like to see more videos like it, leave a subscribey thingy. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment or send me a message. Tune in next time to see me actually start building this. Instead of just kind of laying out a nice concept like this, I'm actually going to start construction. I'm going to put all the pistons in place. I'm going to have a more definite idea of what we're doing. It's going to be awesome. By the way, feel free to stop by at twitch.tv/Terrorontor tomorrow for some awesome PvP action. That is at 12:30 Mountain Standard Time. I will put a link and the time in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Terrorontor is out.